Hello, my name is Justin Bose, and my article was on about the new Facebook Messenger app that became available recently for smartphones. Uh, the article speaks largely to the aspects that, I quote, enhance their conversation with GIFs, photos, videos, and audio clips. The app, which is an expansion to the already released Messenger platform application, is designed to make communication easier and less time consuming in a more timely manner. The article praises how user-friendly the app is, claiming it can be integrated into every phone. Lastly, it dives into hard figures, stating that last year people traded 50 billion pieces of content and spent $8 billion on development of applications, which will no doubt include this one. The idea for messages for me has always been yes and no, and that's what I've gone to on page 182. The convenience is unprecedented and the speed is incredible. On the other hand, there is something lost in trying to send a message with only words, emotions vacant altogether. The latter aspect creates a sense of security and a sense of detachment where one can say nearly anything and there won't be any emotional reaction to the recipient, which is just not the case. This can cause the disclosure of inappropriate content. Someone is more prone to sending something inappropriate when you cannot see their face to gauge how they stand on a topic. You don't know whether or not they would say yes or no to how you're feeling about it or your opinion of it. Uh, on page 180, in keeping with the theme of self-disclosure, I wanted to mention the serious problem of too much disclosure. Feeds right into that. Extroverts make up a good portion of our population, and extroverts, as you should know, are people who are outgoing and like to speak about themselves, or they like to speak in general, and eventually turn to themselves because that's all their experiences. And what happens is they say too much to the wrong person. People in our society don't all share the same views, and when someone speaks at the spur of the moment, they might, in retrospect, see an obvious error in diplomacy or self-disclosure, and it may not seem like a good idea, although it did at the time. This can cause dangerous relationships, the Craigslist killer type, perhaps. Um, what happens when communication becomes so easy and free that everyone in the world will hear what you had to say and do in real time? You basically have a camera following you around 24/7. What problems could be created then? I think our society is eventually leading up to that. On page 200, deals with intimacy, romance through writing, or messages, I'm sorry. Romance through writing can be done, but even the best of Shakespeare doesn't hold a candle to actually putting intimacy into practice. Having a kiss or a hug is nothing compared to a good word here or there. And I dread the day that people text and Snapchat to have a date on a weekend, and it becomes the normal thing for us to do. I can see how a Skype meeting or a telephone call would be a godsend to somebody who has a spouse halfway around the world or a long distance relationship. But when it becomes the normal for teenagers and adults to have a date through video or phone, and it's just, I think that's going too far with technology and communication. I just hope it doesn't one day become too convenient. What I learned from the article, I never imagined that one day as a society we would share billions of photos and messages and videos in a single year. Assuming that there's 7 or 8 billion people on the planet, that's a lot of photos for everybody on the earth. I honestly never imagined that there were that many photos taken in a single year by people. Um, One other thing, I also never imagined how much money is spent on development for application. To me, $8 billion to develop applications is a little high in my book, but for multi-billion-dollar corporations like them, I suppose it would even out because it will be in use and will make your brand more popular and all that. But to me, it seems like a waste when we have enough problems in our country that $8 billion could go towards and would help fix. Uh, that's it for my article. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below, and thank you for listening.